Hey Naturally Curly World, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Grace.
Welcome to Watch and Go.
So today we're going to be reviewing Dear White People together.
When you ask someone who looks ethnically different,
what are you?
The answer is usually a person about to slap the shit out of you.
We need to come together at times like this.
When are you gonna wake up to your white privilege, man?
I'm black.
And these are the things we're going to be using. I'm going to be using the shampoo and conditioner from Inahasi. It's their Soothing Mint clarifying shampoo and moisturizing conditioner. And then I'm only going to be using one product for leave-in and styling, and it's the Controlled Chaos Curl Cream.
And I'm going to also be using this shampoo because it's a clarifying shampoo. What is this? Illucent's Moisture Balancing Conditioner. Oyen Hairdo. Diva Curl Wave Maker, and Virtue Labs Uplifted Volumizing Whip. This is turning into my holy grail. I use it almost every time I do anything.
Grace, for someone with wavy hair, you sure have a lot of products.
You know what? Catch me outside.
Okay, so we're gonna go wash our hair and we'll be back.
We are smelling minty fresh. Are you gonna detangle? I need a detangle.
Yeah, I'm gonna detangle.
Okay, cool. And we can talk about Dear White People.
I loved Dear White People.
I did too.
I think it was great. There was all this initial backlash on Twitter and on social media.
Yeah.
Because some white folks didn't get it.
I read an article that said a bunch of accounts were, fake accounts were used to, perpetuate the idea that the movie and the show would be unpopular. So they basically, used all these fake accounts to troll all of the teaser trailers and stuff.
So stupid.
Yeah, so silly.
The series on Netflix follows the movie sort of almost exactly. There's a light, bright girl, kind of like me. I'm not biracial. She's biracial. And so she has this inner conflict of being light-skinned and biracial, but she's down.
She starts identifying more heavily as black in college, and then she has this big conflict because she starts falling for a white guy. And she's in a group of friends who are really proud of being black and pretty much only date within that group. So it's kind of a big problem when everybody finds out.
He was almost #wokebae, and so that was pretty cool. Some episodes are dedicated to the character and character development, and one of them was about Gabe and how he was, down, kinda, woke, kinda, but also his conflict of being the white face in a black space in a white space. That conflict was nice to see because there was a lot of broskies. There's a lot of bros.
Sam's the host of a show on the school's radio station called Dear White People, where she basically is like, Dear White People, this is my problem with you. Dear White People, why do you do this? Can you not?
You had your bougie blacks. There's a group called Black. It was BAF, so Black AF. You know what I'm saying? They seem like they could be Hotep. They could. I don't know.
They were like the slam poets.
Yeah, they
right?
were like extra
and
black.
They were there to make up the hashtags.
Yeah, there is this girl who I don't know what she represented. She was clueless black. She had a dog the whole time. She was so weird.
She was the Legally Blonde of
yes.
the black people.
Yes, she was Legally Blonde of the black people. Then you had the black student unions were kind of temper blacks, blacks you would identify with. You're probably a regular old black, and the black student unions were regular blacks. Oh wait, did I talk about what's the guy's name who had the roommate who was gay?
Oh, Troy.
Mm-hmm. Troy was he's your Buckhead black.
He's they kept calling him Trobama.
Trobama, basically, yeah.
He runs for school president and he wins, and he's a lady slayer and is just so charming.
I would consider him your respectability politics black. So he's definitely they called him Troy Bama, which makes sense because he was from a family who kind of looked like they had, they were educated, they probably had a little bit of wealth. His dad was the president of the university.
Or the dean or something.
The dean of the university, which he has power. And there's a black guy who's a dean of a white university. That's pretty crazy. So it was nice to see the diversity of black characters and blacks represented because you really don't get that a lot in television.
What do you think about the main character being mixed? Do you think it's a cop-out?
I initially thought the main character being mixed was a cop-out Because I was like, oh, y'all have a show called Dear White People, and the person who is basically the star of the show and who's had the privilege enough to have a radio show on campus called Dear White People is the closest thing you can get to white without being white because you're black. But then upon like seeing the complexity of the characters, I was like, okay, well, this is nice how they developed it, including someone who's mixed race. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they would have been able to really weave in Gabe. They wouldn't have been able to call out colorism if they had, you know, a dark-skinned girl leading it with a dark-skinned friend. Although I'm all down for all black everything.
Also, at one point, Coco gets mad at Troy and she's like, I'm smarter than you.
Ooh.
I'm more ambitious than you. I was like, yes, Coco. She's like, I'm gonna be the president and I'm gonna be looking back and I won't even remember you. And I was like, yes!
The way she read Troy.
Oh.
We are gonna go and diffuse our hair so we can look good. And we'll be back. All right, so should we rate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we say it at the same time?
Okay, yes.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
5 stars. Yay!
I don't think it could have done better for like what it set out to do. I thought it did it so well.
Let us know if you've seen it. It's on Netflix. Watch it. Comment below what you think of the show.
Give us more suggestions for more stuff to watch.
We make Watch and Go every Wednesday, so we'll see you next Wednesday.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our page for more videos from us.
Bye.